As many of you are aware by watching us at Sunrise, we love celebrating achievements, weddings, birthdays, anniversaries. Today we do that for News 8 Celebrates, and we're doing that today for this GRE ROC segment, the 50th anniversary for CPL, a local architecture and engineering design firm. Todd Liebert, the CEO, joins us now. Congrats, 50 years.
Yeah, 50 years, it's quite a milestone.
Yeah, it is. So you've been with it a little more than 30.
Correct.
In your time. How's it changed over that, mainly with the expansion? Because it's not just here in the Northeast or around Rochester. You've made your way into other states.
Right. So, you know, expansion's part of it, but technology's been a big piece of it too. And I started my career in the 80s. We didn't have computers, you know, so we were drawing and drafting in the old-fashioned way. So kind of watched the computers kind of come into play, and then the necessity for all the core areas that go with that. But expansion, you know, when I joined the firm, we had 2 offices here in Rochester and 1 in the Hudson Valley. And since the first move we made out of state was to Georgia in 1995. And then since then, we've kind of grown along that I-85 corridor up to Raleigh. So when I took over the firm about 11 years ago, we were in 4 states at that time. Now we're in 8.
Doubled it.
Yep. And so we're basically Ohio way down to Florida. Most recently moved into Virginia last year. So growth is important, but growth is also sustainability is the biggest thing for us, is talent pool. There's a talent shortage in our industry. And the more we can attract talent, the more we can actually acquire talent is really part of the objective, not just location, but also talent pool.
You get everyone in on these jobs, very competitive field as well. Whenever you're going around doing projects, what are some of the local ones that you would explain to someone of the impact that the group has had?
So the local ones, you know, we do a lot of school work. So we've been to almost every district around our area at one time or another. West Irondequoit's been a client for over 40 years. We've worked for Rochester Regional for about 25 years. The tower over at the Sands Constellation critical care tower that was finished up during the pandemic is the largest one in the area that we've done. But also we do a lot of community work. We did some work at the zoo. So there's been kind of an exciting growth for us as we've gone into our 4 or 5 core areas. Now we're into 6 practice areas. So and they've all started here.
Yeah, we were talking, and when I first met you in the lobby, the Constellation one really stands out throughout your history. So getting back to half a century and 50 years, what does it mean to you to be able to do that and to hit this milestone? Well,
you know, succession is always difficult. You know, when you've got the founders that have been there a long time, succeeding them successfully to be able to continue to grow has been our objective. And we've been successful at that. We're starting to embark in succession planning again. I mean, there's always got to have somebody in line. We have a new president that started in July. He's actually in South Carolina. So we've got, he's been with us a number of years as well. So, you know, the 50 years is a great milestone. The question is, can you make it to 100?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, those are the challenges in our industry.
And finally, while you're here, what do you think of our place, the building?
I love this building.
Yeah, you have to look around.
Yeah, I've been here a long time ago, but it's been a while. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, find yourself looking around. Listen, congrats again, Todd, on this amazing milestone. And here's the next 50 coming up there. If you want to learn more about what they're doing, some of the projects they're involved in over at CPL and making it this far, you can learn that and check out our other business features you might have missed before under the ROC section of rochesterfirst.com.
Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 on demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.